In a new statement, Princess Anne recalls on the final day she spent with her mother, Queen Elizabeth II, before the monarch's death on September 8 in Scotland at the age of 96. While on her journey with the Queen's coffin from Scotland to London, the Princess Royal issued a moving statement paying tribute to her late mother. Anne, who has been devoted to every inch since her mother's death, says it has been an honor and a privilege to accompany the Queen on her final journey, as she travels with her late mother's coffin back to London. The late monarch's only daughter said she was fortunate to share the last 24 hours of my dearest mother's life. She described the affection and respect given to the Queen as both humbling and uplifting on her journey from Balmoral to Edinburgh and then to London, and also expressed gratitude to the nation for the support and understanding extended to my dear brother Charles as he assumes the role of king. To my mother, the Queen, thank you, she said at the end of her speech. The princess was in Scotland when the Queen was taken ill, and stayed at her bedside at Balmoral Castle, as senior royals traveled to say their final farewells. Elizabeth II, the nation's longest reigning monarch, died peacefully on Thursday, September 8, and has taken on the duty of accompanying her mother's body back to London, with the Queen leaving Scotland for the last time bound for RAF Nordholt on Tuesday. Just 3 days after her loss, and spent a 6-hour journey has followed the hearse carrying her mother's coffin on its final journey through Scotland. Princess Anne's full statement said, "I was fortunate to share the last 24 hours of my dearest mother's life. It has been an honor and a privilege to accompany her on her final journeys. Witnessing the love and respect shown by so many on these journeys has been both humbling and uplifting. We will all share unique memories. I offer my thanks to each and every one who share our sense of loss. We may have been reminded how much of her presence and contribution to our national identity we took for granted. I am also so grateful for the support and understanding offered to my dear brother Charles as he accepts the added responsibilities of the monarch. To my mother, the Queen, thank you." On Tuesday, the Princess Royal made a subtle sentimental tribute to her family when she wore a particular pair of earrings while accompanying her late mother, the Queen, as her coffin was carried out of St. Giles Cathedral in Edinburgh ahead of its move to London. While accompanying the coffin on its voyage, Princess Anne, 72, chose to complete her smart black ensemble with her grima pearl earrings, which were given to her by her parents, Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip, in the 1960s. The earrings carry huge sentimental weight for Anne, as not only were they a gift from her mum and dad, but she also wore them to her father's funeral in 2021, and on her wedding day to Vice Admiral Sir Tim Lawrence, who joined her in Edinburgh on Tuesday, in 1992. And even donned the timeless pieces of jewelry on her first royal tour, the Daily Mail reports, when she was 19 years old and traveling to Australia with her mother, as well as to the Queen's Platinum Jubilee celebrations in June this year. The classic earrings were made by jeweler Andrew Grima and feature a leaf design that includes gold, pearl, and diamonds. In recent days, the Princess Royal has gained widespread acclaim for her unflinching devotion to her late mother. On Monday, Anne made history by becoming the first female royal to participate in the Vigil of the Princes at St. Giles Cathedral. As she stood guard in front of her mother's coffin with King Charles III, Prince Andrew, and Prince Edward, and quietly reflected. Royal watchers have taken to Twitter to express their awe at Princess Anne's dedication to her late mother in recent days. User Lily_in_London wrote, "I'm in awe of Princess Anne and how she has accompanied the Queen in her last journey by being there at every step of the way. She showed nothing but respect, dignity, and duty while grieving her own mother." Journalist Ellie Hall also tweeted, "I've been in awe of Princess Anne in all these days since the Queen's death. I can't imagine the depths of her grief, and yet she's been so stoic as she accompanies her mother's coffin to its final resting place." The Queen's oak coffin, accompanied by Anne and her husband Vice Admiral Sir Tim Lawrence, has now arrived at Buckingham Palace. The Queen's coffin will then lie in state from 5 p.m. on Wednesday at Westminster Hall until the state funeral is held on Monday, September 19th. Princess Anne is likely to take part in another vigil with other members of the royal family during this time.